Happy Monday. We're back, guys, with the market update. Let's go here. Okay. Yay. Okay, awesome. So first off, before we even get started, where has April gone? I'm like so confused. Like April came so fast and left so fast. May is here, y'all. So now the like hot market of real estate is about to be upon us. I mean, we have the spring market, which is like March and April, but now we're about to get to the nitty gritty. So I wanted to give you a couple of updates because I do a real estate update every Monday. With a group of agents in the North Dallas area. And so today I wanted to bring to you guys' attention that one, the market predictions for interest rates, guys, they've changed. So I know in the beginning of the year, we were talking about 5 cuts. And if you watch my videos every week, you know I always touch a little bit on interest rates. Of course, I'm not a mortgage expert. So, of course, if you have a pre-approval, talk to your lender. I can only tell you the things that I have researched before actually jumping on here. But I do a really good job of staying updated. Sorry, Jake is trying to be in the camera. Anytime I start talking to my computer, I swear to you, this dog like wants all the attention. But anywho, so what the market predictions are for interest rates that I thought was like very like wow was they're saying that 77% there's a 77% chance of a drop of interest rates come in September. Now this does not mean that you wait until September, okay? They also said there's 11% chance that it won't even happen in September, that it might happen next year. So anyone who bought last year from me, they already know that I told them really end of 2025, beginning of 2020. No, not end of 25. End of 2024, going into 2025 is when interest rates were going to really change. So my predictions were kind of right. But then when Dr. What is his name? Yin, the chief economist, was saying that there was going to be 5 rate cuts. I was excited for the buyers. I thought it was a really good opportunity for more people to get in the market. But I know that things are a little bit more challenging when rates are higher, but that just means that you have to get a little bit more creative. And there's so many programs, there's so many things that you can use. You just got to actually have the right real estate agent to walk you through those types of things, and the right lender to also know how to position you and give you the most creative financing. So I wanted to give you that update when it comes to interest rates. What are some other fun things that we talked about today? Oh, I actually like the fact that Stat said that personal income went up like 0.5%. 0.5%. So personal income is going up, guys, So that means that you are making more money. But they also said that you're spending 8% more than you were. So just because you're making more doesn't mean you spend more. And I know I kind of touch on this every week. Live below your means, honey. Like you can ball on the budget. I feel like in May, I need to do a whole like series of like, you got food at home, because who likes to go out to eat is me. And I need to try new meals, like creating new meals and making meals at home versus going to spend money going out to eat. Because first off, portion sizes have changed. Second off, the food doesn't even taste the same. I don't know about y'all, but food does not taste how it used to when you went out to eat. So that was another fun fact that I also learned. But I also wanted to encourage you guys that even though that they are saying, the market predictions are that interest rates are going to be dropping in September, get into the game now. And the reason why I say that, and I know all realtors, y'all think say that, the reason we're telling you that is because you are going to start having equity today, okay? So when interest rates drop, just remember, prices might go up. And actually, prices have still been going up, even though interest rates have been going up. So if you're waiting for pricing to just crash or the housing market to crash, too many of us have too much equity in our homes for things to crash and go into foreclosure, okay? There's not that many distressed homes like it used to be or like it was in, 2009, okay? So really check your sources, the people in the media that you're listening to, because I actually have 2 buyer appointments right after this, and you'd be surprised how many times I get people asking me like the most bizarre questions, like, so do you think if I wait until next year that, I'll be able to like buy something for like significantly lower? First off, I don't have a crystal ball. Second off, no. From the looks of it, prices are going up, and so it seems like interest rates are too, especially since we continue to spend. And yes, we might have inflation, but if we're not looking like we're having inflation, they're not going to do any adjustments to interest rates when it comes to home buying, which is also connected to building wealth or wealth building. And I've stopped saying building wealth. I started saying legacy planning, because we all want to create a legacy. Well, at least I know I do, and I'm almost positive you do as well. And we have to actually plan for the legacy that we want to leave behind. So that also means like, setting up beneficiaries for like your bank accounts, and getting a will if you don't have a lot of assets. I really suggest to get a trust. I actually did a full 3-part series about cohabitation agreements, creating an estate plan, like all the things. Make sure y'all go to my YouTube channel and check that out. I just feel like those are some valuable tools that a lot of us overlook, and that is connected to legacy building. Who will things go to once you are no longer here? Okay. That's why the Rockefellers are so wealthy, because they set themselves up for legacy. What will your great grandkids get if you decided to leave this earth today? Would they get the property that you have? Will they, do you have enough money to leave your great grandkids? So really be mindful of what you're actually doing when it comes to legacy planning. What are some other things that I wrote down that I thought was a really good thing? Oh, they also said in March, a big decrease of cash deals went down. So we know that people are getting into more mortgages, and it doesn't seem like mortgages are really scaring investors, because if like I know, when you buy right, it don't matter what the interest rates are, because come 2026, I guarantee you most people are going to have a different interest rate than they have today. Unless you just have like a really low interest rate like I have. I think I have a 3.8 because I bought in 2021. What is something else? Oh, I thought this one was really good. And I think this is my last like fun fact. They're saying, and when I say they, like NAR, National Associations of Realtors, we do reports every month. We usually look a month before, so we're in April, so they usually report out for what happened in March. And so they're saying that in March, that a lot of new construction or a lot of new builds are starting to take contingencies. So I know a lot of things that I say is very like realtor lingo, and you probably don't know what a contingency is. But a contingency is basically that, hey, I'm willing to buy this new property, but I need to also, it's contingent on me selling my current property. And so, hey, cut it out, Jake. And so more new construction are actually accepting contingency, because that was not like a thing. A lot of new constructions were like, no, we're not willing to do contingencies. We prefer you just to be ready to buy, like just buy the inventory home or build and then sell your house before you purchase. So that is exciting, and that's good news for my sellers who are really wanting to get into a new property, but they're nervous that they can't go under contract with a new construction because they need to sell their house first. You have space, you have a little flexibility. So those are really the market updates. Now, what I plan on doing next week is just taking one county and actually showing you like the price point, like what mostly that county is for price point. I'm also wanting to show you what I'm just going to show you like a market viewer of each county. So next month, because it'll be May. Holy crap, I can't believe April is really over with. But May I just want to go a little bit more granular and give you a little bit more numbers, give you a little bit more idea of what the actual market looks like versus me just jumping on you, seeing my face and talking, because I think that the math is always in the path. Well, the path is always in the math, or the math is in the path, whichever one it is. You need to know the numbers because the numbers don't lie. And so, me showing you what most homes are going for in a certain area will also give you a realistic idea if you really belong in that area. Like, for instance, I mean, people say they want to move to Frisco, but if you're not looking to spend 500,000 plus, Frisco is not the it's not the area for you, because most of the houses that are selling over there are 500,000 plus. Now, if you would have gone to Frisco 3-4 years ago, it could be different. But in today's market, you need to have at least $500,000 and up to be able to find a nice property and a couple of properties to pick from. So we'll go a little bit deeper in there. Jake wants to say hello, everyone. Come on, say hi, because you keep getting over here. Okay, anyways. All right. I hope this has brought you value. Until next time. Peace.